Stop me. Stop me. Stop me. Once upon a time, the people pleaser in me would hold back till God said this message.
Not going to lie, I feel sorry for this movie. The filmmakers were given the unenviable task of turning the video game Rampage into a movie. For those that don't know, Rampage is a video game where you can play as a giant gorilla, George, crocodile, Lizzie, or wolf, Ralph, and accumulate points by destroying a city with these creatures. It's not a game of deep thought. In fact, actually putting thought into it and trying to add depth to the world could only hurt it. You're not going to do well in a game if you're concerned about the poor people falling victim to the destruction. It's a game with no real story and just meant as button mashing fun. Any attempt to actually develop this world will only result in a lessened gaming experience. However, to make a movie with a cohesive story that will keep an audience engaged for an hour and a half, you have to have more of a story than Rampage can offer, which means to make this movie, you have to expand upon a story that you absolutely shouldn't expand upon. It's a lose-lose scenario. That's why the fact that the filmmakers almost pull it off should be viewed as nothing less than a minor miracle. By far, the best thing the movie did was cast Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the zookeeper who watches over George, an albino gorilla that he found and taught sign language to. The relationship between George and Davis Johnson is an easy highlight of the movie. You feel a genuine connection between these two. The Rock lends his considerable charisma to the role, while George feels like much more than the CGI creation he actually is. Jeffrey Dean Morgan also manages to turn up as a government agent who works for the OGA, other government agency. All Morgan really does is chew scenery, but he's having so much fun doing it that the audience ends up having fun whenever he pops up. What lets the movie down is the story itself. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Complaining about the story to a movie based on Rampage seems like an easy shot, but it's an honest one. The story revolves around a brother, Jake Lacy, and sister, Malin Akerman, who run an evil genetics lab that has a space station explode, causing 3 of their DNA-modifying growth green smoke canisters to land in various locations around the Earth. One lands in George's pen, causing him to grow very quickly and making him hostile when he's usually very protective. The evil duo are nearly comical in their approach to villainy, and it fails at either being funny or threatening in any way. The actual Rampage itself, with the 3 giant creatures wrecking the city, feels like nothing more than necessary evil. The action doesn't get engaging until The Rock gets involved. Honestly, if you're a huge Rock fan, you may have some fun here. The movie was far too uneven for me to recommend. However, it might just be the best video game adaptation ever, so it does have that going for it.
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.